Just bought a new glove. Bought this glove to play catch with my son. I no longer play any type of organized ball anymore, but my son does, and I like to play catch with him before games, work on throwing and stuff like that. So I like to have a good glove to play catch with. I've always been a big fan of the Rawlings Heart of the Hide gloves. In high school, I was a pitcher. I used the tan 11 and a half model with the trapezy web, kind of like the JJ Hardy model glove now. It was 11 and a half inches, but I believe mine was one of the first dual cores that they had made. And then for first base, I used the I can't remember the model, but it was the Mark McGuire model. It was a pretty popular model back then. I think that glove was 12 and 3/4 or 13 inch. I just remember that glove having a really big web on it, and I loved it. Um, Got rid of those gloves after high school because I started playing softball with my friends. Um, Went through one Heart of the Hide PR or Pro TB24, the Griffey model. That glove lasted me for about 6 years, and then I bought another one a few years ago, 3 years ago, and this is it right here. This is the glove that I had been using to play catch with my son. This has got about 3 or 4 years worth of use on it now. I don't use any type of steaming or heat treatment to break in my gloves. I normally just do some oil, a little bit of shaving cream, wrap a ball in there, just go out and play catch. I have some pretty big hands, so even when I get a glove from the store, just like this one, it's only 3 days old, I'm able to break it in pretty easy. As you can see, yeah, it's a little tight, but I can kind of shut this with no issue. Now, what kind of made me miss having a smaller glove to play catch with is I always like the feel of the ball. I always like when I catch the ball, I always like to feel the ball and get a good feel and for a quick exchange. Even though I never played shortstop or anything like that, I just like feeling the ball. And even when warming up in high school, even if I was playing first base that day, I would always use my pitcher's glove to warm up. Never really the first baseman. And as you can see, this Outfitters glove it's got a huge pocket on it. There's the model number there. Huge pocket. So it's great for playing outfield, baseball or softball. I broke it in two in the pinky, shifted all the fingers over for the bigger web. That probably didn't help. But this glove is one of the most popular outfitter gloves for me, speaking to outfielders. A lot of outfitters love this glove. They love the fact that it's a one-piece glove. The pocket is part of the glove, so it adds to the durability. But it's an awesome glove. But I just wanted something smaller. And what made me kind of miss having that smaller glove was my son's his Rawlings gold glove. I got him one of the youth model ones. They had them on sale the other day at Dick's. So actually about a few weeks ago, I got him a gold glove elite. But as you can see, this says PT on it, which stands for Pro Taper. Even though this glove is 11 and a half inch, my son's 7 years old, but he's like me. He's a big kid. He's in the 100th percentile for his height, but he wanted a bigger glove because I got him this first baseman here. This is just a Renegade Series first baseman, and this glove was 11 and a half. Now he had a Rawlings youth glove, which was 11 and a quarter. Not really the best glove, but it served its purpose. Well, I got him this glove here, and he loved the fact that it was a bigger glove. And surprising me was he was able to use this glove with no issue. Being 7 years old, there's not many 7-year-olds out there that can use a first baseman. So he wanted a bigger glove. So I gave a buddy of mine his old glove. Went out and got him this glove. Like I said, the Pro Taper, it's a youth style. So what it is this slot right here is smaller. These finger slots are super small. This glove I got steamed to break in for him. I kind of wish I didn't, even though it really didn't affect the glove. But I don't like getting my gloves steamed. I like breaking them in naturally. A little bit of oil, maybe a little barber salt shaving cream. But for my son, I just wanted to get the glove as loose as possible, as floppy as possible. I mean, he only plays 7/8, so this glove will still last him a year or two. But he loves it. All the kids on his team loved it. He loved going out showing it off. But it's a really good glove for $100. I would recommend this glove for anyone. If you're on a budget or anything, you're looking for a good glove. These gold gloves, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube say bad things about them, But these gloves are awesome, especially if you break them in without seam. I wouldn't recommend seaming this glove. I don't like seaming any glove. I don't like dunking my glove in water or heating my glove or anything like that. One of the best things to me about buying a glove, you know, of course you got to buy it a month or two before the season starts, is breaking the glove in. I mean, you know, I tell people breaking in the glove is kind of like slow cooking. I do a lot of slow cooking. You know, slow and steady is better than fast because, you know, there's always room for error. You know, if you take your time breaking in the glove, you know, it's going to form around your hand the way you want it. The pocket's going to be the way you want it. So, yeah, there are those two. Now, back to this glove right here. The story behind this glove. For the last 2.5 weeks, I've been going down Dick's, Modell's, a few local shops here that sell premium gloves, even looking online. But I don't really like looking online for gloves. I like to feel the glove, put the glove on my hand. There's the model on this one right here. It's a PRO 204 2BGD 11.5 inch. I always like to put the glove on my hand. Now, I was torn between this glove, this style glove, I should say. They had a tan one at Dick's Sporting Goods. It was all tan. And the Wilson, I believe the model is a 1786. It's a 2018 version of the glove. It's all black with a blonde pocket, as they like to say, or inside. I tried the glove on. I've never had, only Wilson I ever had was I caught for a year in high school, and a buddy of mine sold me the Von Rodriguez catcher's mitt at the time. I think it was like an A2000 or something like that. He sold it to me for like $75. It was the only Wilson I ever owned. Besides that, I've always had Rawlings. But I just didn't like the way the Wilson felt. I even tried that dude on. You know, if I felt that the A2Ks were worth the extra money, I'd have shelled out the extra $100 and got one. But I just didn't like the leather. So I was torn because I didn't like the colors that Rawlings was offering. Excuse me, I'm dealing with a sinus infection here. I'm trying not to sneeze and breathe too heavy in the camera. But I just always liked the way the Rawlings gloves felt. The Wilson leather, I just didn't like for some reason, especially the gloves that they had down Dick's. Trying them on right here, this area right here was rubbing really bad on my hand. And I tried like 4 or 5 different gloves and they all felt the same. Now, I'm not one of these guys out here that think Wilson gloves are trash, or if you don't get a Rawlings, it's trash. I've tried on many Mizuno Pros, some SSK gloves, which I'm a huge fan of, but you can never find those things in the store. I love those SSK gloves. But, you know, to each their own. You know, everyone's got the glove that they like, and I mean, you spend over $100 for a glove, you really can't go wrong. But yesterday, I actually went to Dick's to get my son a new bat weight. He left his bat weight at the field, so I stopped by on my way home and I saw this glove, and as soon as I saw these colors, I immediately fell in love with this glove. They're black and gold. It's kind of hard to get the pop of the gold because it's daytime out. Let's see if I can try to put it in the sun. But as soon as I saw this glove, I fell in love with this glove before I even put it on. And you know, all I kept saying was, you know, please, when I put this glove on, let it feel good. And as soon as I put it on, it just felt like a pillow was on my hand. This glove is awesome. I love this glove. I think this design is called a color sync. I don't know if it's something Rawlings just started. I'm new with all the newer gloves, but this thing was awesome. Anyone who's having an 11.5 inch, 11 3/4 glove before, you kind of know how the pockets are. They're really not super deep pockets. They're really just made for catching the ball and exchanging pretty fast for, you know, shortstop or second baseman. I've been told that there's some third basemen out there to use 11.5s. I know when I was in high school or whatever, the few third basemen that I played with, they all liked 11 3/4. I live in Baltimore, so the Cal Ripken single T tan web was a really popular glove. I even know a guy who was around my height that played third base. He was 6'4". He had a 12-inch glove with a double H web, I believe it's called. But yeah, this glove is super awesome. I don't know, it was even different than the other models. This is one of the few 2008 models that they got in for Rawlings. At least that's what the guy at Dick's told me. I don't know if you can see this. The padding is different. I'll try to get it in the light here. I should have turned my flash on. It's not coming up too good, but it's not that white soft padding. It's kind of like a nylon, almost like something you'd see on a a bat catcher vest, but it's super soft. The inside of the glove is really comfortable. My infielder gloves, even my first baseman, I always break in like this with the finger out. I never do the two in the pinky. Same thing with my first baseman. I did it like this. But yeah, this glove, it was $249. I found a glove that I thought was the same glove on Amazon for $225, but it wasn't. But the lady at the register still price matched it for $225, and I had a 20% off coupon for Dick's. So I ended up getting this glove for, I believe, after taxes, like $180 or something like that. And I know it's a lot to pay for a glove that you're just playing catch with. I don't really treat myself too much. I spoil my son, so every now and then I like to go out and buy me something nice. So I was always a huge glove fanatic, and it's been a while, so I decided to treat myself. So, but yeah, if I know the season's already started. If you haven't got your glove yet, or if you're on the fence about a glove, like I said, I would definitely check these. These, from what I told, they're newer gloves. If they're not new, I don't care. You could have told me this glove was from 2016. I'd have still bought it. But something about this glove definitely felt different than the other Rawlings gloves they had down there. They had the Machado one down there. They even had the Pro Preferred down there, and they, one of the Gold Gloves series, I believe they're called, or Gold Glove Elite, the $400 or $500 gloves. Those gloves are super heavy. I don't know why anyone, especially someone playing really infield or outfield, if you're in the infield and you need to be quick, you need to be able to get the glove down, get the ball, and get it up. If you're in the outfield and you're running, I would not want to be carrying that glove with me. Maybe pitching, a heavier glove would feel good, but I don't know. But yeah, it's awesome glove. If you get a chance, check it out. Go down to Dick's and check them out. Put your hand in one, and I'm sure you'll fall in love with it.